Hey guys, I thought I'd make a short video of what I do for gifts for clients. I have for years struggled with ideas. You know, your basic lotions, your basic little sample packets for gifts of hair products can kind of get old, and you want to do something fun and nice. You know, my clients are really great to me, and I wanted to do something more special for them. But when you have so many, sometimes it can get pricey. So I decided a couple years ago when I got into essential oils that I would make DIY lip balm for them, and they love it. And this year, I've always put them in like these little cellophane baggies like this, but never as decorative. This year I thought I'd try something different. This can be time consuming, so just be prepared. Start off with your coffee, of course. Need the energy. And then the environment you work in, you want to make sure it's sanitized. I'm using the Thieves home cleaner that I love. That's the only thing I use in my kitchen. I do not use chemicals. I also spray the measuring glass I use and the tablespoon thing I use. This is the cleaner right here. First, I start off with extra coffee. Let that sit, sanitize for a few. When I'm done, I just take a paper towel and make sure I get the surface all clean, wipe it all down. I use a small saucepan. I fill up water to about 1.5 inches. Put it on low heat, and I put the glass measuring cup right in there, and you kind of let it warm up a little bit. I'm going to add a tablespoon and a quarter-ish of beeswax, or papillos, they also call it. I get them off Amazon. A little bit of almond oil right now, just add a little bit of liquid to that, but I like to let the beeswax melt quite a bit before I add any of the other oils, because coconut oil does not take long to melt, obviously. The avocado oil is already liquidy. As that's melting, I lay out my chapstick containers and get them all ready and prepared. The mixture that I am doing right now will make about 15 chapsticks. I'm going to make 2 flavors. One's going to be mojito, which I use peppermint and lime. The other is going to be just peppermint. Another one is going to be lemon, and then a lemon lavender. And I'll show you how I transition to different flavors easily. So you want to make sure that you're stirring occasionally as it's melting down. When the beeswax looks like a little bit of that mushy substance down there, I add 1.5 tablespoons of coconut oil. I use the refined coconut oil because I don't want it to have that smell or flavor of coconut. If you want that, then use the unrefined. To check the consistency, I put a drop of it on wax paper or parchment paper, put it in the freezer for a few seconds, and then check it. That one feels good. So I'm going to do the peppermint oil first. I did 15 drops. And of course, I always spill my first one. I have to get my hands steady again. And I do I think I do 5 or 6 containers. Definitely pour slowly because they can fill up fast. Now, to the rest of that mixture, I will add to it, with the peppermint already in there, 5 or 6 drops of lime, which makes it your mojito flavor. I just empty the rest of it into however many containers it takes. So this one here, I only had enough left to fill up half of it, so I just set that aside, and whatever mixture I make next, I just add to it, and that's my chapstick. So, since the spot's already here and it's been sitting here a while, I'm going to rub my finger on it, check it to make sure that the consistency is well. And yes, it is perfect because it's glossy and it's not smushy. Sometimes it just takes a while to get that perfect mixture. Then after cleaning out the measuring glass again, redoing my base, I add about 12 to 15 drops of lemon oil, fill up half the containers. To the rest of the mixture, I then add about 6 drops of lavender oil, and then fill up the rest of the containers. So I have a lemon lip balm and then a lemon lavender lip balm. And since these take at least a couple of hours to completely cool, I might as well go watch my man Jon Snow in an episode of Game of Thrones. Now to labeling. You're going to need alcohol and a paper towel. You want to really saturate the paper towel with the alcohol. Grab the chapstick from top to bottom, leaving the base free so you can completely wipe it down really well. You have to get all the lip balm off of there, else the label won't stick correctly. I also wipe my fingertips off so I don't touch it and get it more greasy. Here's the labels I made. I used the Avery templates. These are the labels. I think they're 28816 or 22816, perfect size. Line them up the best you can along the edge of where the bottom of the chapstick turns. Use that as your guide. And then slide your finger across to seal that up. Yes, it overlaps the lid, which works perfect as a seal. That way, that's a good way for clients to know that it hasn't been opened or tampered with. And some are more even than others, of course. Now, I also want to seal the label in because it is just a paper sticker, basically, and it's plastic it's sticking to. I use packing tape. It's perfect length. I bring about 2 inches off, and I seal up where the label meets right there, from beginning to end, and then slide my fingers across again to make sure there's no bubbles. Seal it up really nice, and that's the end product. Now, I tried a couple different things this year. Dollar Tree did not have candy canes yet, those small ones. I like to put them in these little bags, but I found these cute bells in these bags to put them in. I also found these ornaments that I liked, and I added some snow and some bells. I'm definitely going to add more to it. Maybe some spray snow for the top, or even some golden glitter would be really pretty. This I'll add some pretty candies to it. So far, this is what I have. Like I said, I will definitely be glamming them up some more. This is a great way to show your clients you appreciate them. It's also inexpensive. It just takes a little bit of your time. I would love to hear what you guys do for your clients. Please let me know in the comments below. Other than that, have a great day. Please subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos, and Merry Christmas.